Hey folks, welcome to lesson 5. We're doing these lessons while we're all being responsible and staying home during this COVID-19, the coronavirus. We're going to put a stop to it, so I thank all of you for staying home. It's pretty serious. So I'll bet by now, if you've been following me, we're up to lesson 5. We're starting to get calluses. They're getting itchy now. They're hurting, and you could put lighter strings on. It would be easier to play, but I have to tell you that can put the intonation or the tuning of your guitar out a bit. I would just stay away from it. I would push through. So we're gonna just quickly touch a couple of things that we've been working on, and I'm gonna put the guitar down so we can see my fingerboard. We already know our golden rules of practice. I can't say it enough. And also to keep that right hand going. We don't want to stop that. One of the important things is finger placement. Let's just go back and revisit. We want to keep our fingers just below the frets. That way we're not getting a buzz. If we are way at the other end of the fret, you can get that buzzing. If you're not pushing enough, you can get that sound. But when we move it up, just before the fret, you'll have your cleanest sound. Now, I taught you to play the D chord. You'll have to go back and look at that if you want. I've got my ring finger on the second fret. My ring finger on the second string, third fret. And these two fingers here, my middle finger and my pointer finger, what I do personally is I just switch them around. Taught you to play it that way. I personally switch it around. It's easier for me. I probably shouldn't even be showing you that, but I just did. The C plant at this stage of the game, I can hear you saying that C and probably using a whole heck of nasty words about it, because it seems to be a tough one. Our fingers are still getting their muscle memory, and we're practicing during our TV time. But the thing is, when we change chords, we're always hitting that bass note with our cowboy strum. So that's got to be hit right away, because we're going to that 5th bass note right away. Well, remember how I told you about when you first learn to type? Things are 1, 2, 3, and then after a while, the word just comes. Just like our chords, they come. So we can force this issue a little bit psychologically if we speed it up. So do a chord progression, write it yourself, maybe 4 and G and 4 and C, and go 1, 2, 3. Do as fast as you can. So try to speed up your practice, and then that way you will change into the chords without consciously thinking. You'll do it more reactively. So that can help. Another way at this point that we might want to start to trying is closing your eyes when you're changing, or not to look. Try to look away, and you're going to make mistakes, but you'll feel your way out. You can play by candlelight, and that'll force you to feel your chords. The other thing I want to touch is, are you hitting your bass notes loud enough? It's so easy to hit them soft, but you want to get a good bass note. Today we're going to focus on E minor. So E minor is fingered with your ring finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Ring finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Then your middle finger on the 5th string, 5th string, 2nd fret. So they're together and they're going right there. And with this, like your G chord, you're strumming all 6 strings. That's important to remember. The relative minor of G is E minor. Strum the same way with the same bass note as the G chord. So we're going to use it in our next song, Let It Be. As you can see on your screen, the top line is for the verses and the bottom line is for the chorus. That's the way we write it out. Here we go. 3, 4, and... Play that top line again. Let it be. Bottom line. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Like other songs when we start, sometimes you say the first word or two and then you get into it. So let's start this from the top. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother may recomfort me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. She is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Okay, the chorus. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Let it be, whispering words of wisdom, let it be. So I have a practice track on the website for this. So I hope you're not getting bored. There's no reason to be. It just means you're not trying hard enough. The best musicians, the best players are the musicians that try the hardest. So hang in there, keep going. These minors are going to add some color to our playing, and I'll come back with another minor in our next lesson.